Okay, so yes, I'm driving and I'm watching the road. I talk to myself a lot while I drive, so having a camera on me isn't any different, just so that you know, because I know some of you are going to be worried about me driving and making a video. So I've been trying to really focus on a pay it forward kind of thing this year. And it's been a little bit tough because financially, my partner and I have struggled a bit because we had a contractor walk away from our house. So lots of you will probably know this because you came and helped us. And one of our commitments when we had so much help was to pay it forward. Even through all of the help and everything else, we're still about $50,000 in debt, mostly to his parents. And we're just barely scraping by. I've got a couple of brothers that I'm helping, that I help for various reasons, and I'm grateful to do it. I'm grateful to be in the position that I can do that. One of the things I do as a coach is self-improvement, and I'm constantly trying to improve myself and do better in the rest of it. So I've been reading and watching a lot of Tony Robbins stuff lately, and one of the things that he says is that if you want to create abundance and wealth in your life is to one of the things of the many that he suggests is a minimum of 10% give it away. And while I think there's something inherently spiritual about that, I think there's also something very psychological about that, in the sense that doing something for other people helps us feel better about ourselves, right? So when you do something for someone else and you make an emotional impact on them, it has an emotional impact on you. Simon Sinek talks about this in his, I think it was a TED Talk called Why Leaders Eat Last, and he talks about that, the chemical response that we have when we help someone else. So despite the position that we are in financially, I trust that it's going to work out. I'm going to do something for a woman who works in my office today. She's a single mom, and she really takes care of her little guy. She makes sure that he has the best experiences and the rest of it. And she used to get groceries for free. So one of the local grocery stores here would give away some of their food that didn't look right, or maybe it was close to an expiry date or whatever. They would give it to a fellow who she could get it from. So he would go and deliver all this food to people who kind of needed it. And the grocery store decided to stop doing that, and so it's been a couple months. She doesn't really talk about it anymore. She talked about it at first, but she's a very kind person, and so I'm gonna go and do something for her today, just in hopes of two things. One, impacting her life, because by impacting her life, I'll impact my own, and also to shift my mindset away from lack and scarcity into one of abundance, because I know how amazing I'm going to feel when I do this for her. Her name is Danela. I know how amazing I'm going to feel, so I'm going to want to make a whole lot more money to be able to do it again and again and again. And I think that's how I'm going to solve my own financial problem, is just by making the acquisition of money a pleasurable thing. Okay, I'm gonna walk in now and give the gift card to Danela. I've got it right here. Wrote a big 500 right on the back. I'm really looking forward to seeing her reaction. Let's go do this. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. What are you doing?
Good. I'm videotaping you.
Oh no.
So I know a couple of months ago you stopped getting groceries for free, and it impacted me, and I've been waiting for the right moment, and I'm trying to make myself feel better too, and think of money as a very positive thing. So I'm really doing this selfishly, okay? So I got you a gift card for Safeway for $500. to help you and Darian out. So I'm 100% sure. Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Because I know that you can use the help. And I could use the help too. I mean, honestly.
If I could help you in any way.
You do, just by being here. Give me a hug.
Thank you.
Okay, so I gave Tanela the gift card. She was clearly surprised. There's a part of me that feels like maybe she didn't know how to receive it. So, that's kind of an interesting experience, right? I think it says a lot about somebody when they aren't quite sure how to receive that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe I'm making that up, but part of me feels like maybe she didn't know how to receive it, and she's a little bit kind of beside herself. When I talked to her after the camera was off, she was just speechless, so I don't think she knew what to do with it. So anyway, I know I changed somebody's life today, and that makes a huge difference in my life, so I hope you enjoyed. So if you saw that and it inspired you even in the smallest amount, do something today to pay it forward. Don't wait. You know, it doesn't have to be money. It can just be something simple. It can be a phone call sometimes to somebody who maybe you wouldn't normally call, or, you know, just to say, I really appreciate you, and that's the only reason why I'm calling. We don't do it enough, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. We'll talk soon.